Miss Harden, how you doing? I like saying that. Miss Harden, Miss Harden, how are you? Every time I sit up here and check, every time I sit up here and check this business phone, I swear, I got, I now I know how Jesus feels. Miss Harden, if you in that grocery store, don't forget to get you some apocalypse stores, water, tissue, just a little extra. Spend an extra $20 on apocalypse shopping. May come in handy. I may have to borrow some tissue. Make sure you get 2-ply now. I don't want to wipe my ass with 1-ply and get shit on my finger. That's a waste of water. We may need to drink in the apocalypse now. Awaken the heart. How you doing, Smiles? How you doing? Awaken the heart. Uh, it is Thursday, but I remember I told you guys I was gonna do it Tuesday to recap. I've been busy. I That water main busted in my house and it flooded, so everything repaired. So my house is in a shamble. I got all my apocalypse stores in the living room, and so I've been really trying to fix it up, repaint it with the landlord and all that stuff there. Now we got to put in a water heater. That'll be done by Saturday. Then I'll be completely done. But then I could get back on regular schedule. Colette, yes, days later, but I did it. I'm staying true. Miss Davis, how you doing? KB, how you doing, superstar? What's up, Joya? Joya? Oh, Joya. Everybody, let me, before we get into this right here, I was really fucked up this morning, right? I was in a really sad mood. And I just don't know where this sad energy came from. But what got me out of the sad mood was the simple fact that in my mind, I stood up for myself. I had a conversation with about 3 different people about how I was feeling and how they was making me feel, but in a respectful way. And I tell you this, I got the confidence and the strength to like, you did it. And that made me feel really good about myself because knowing my pattern with me being a sweetheart, a darling, you know, and being so fucking reliable for everybody else, I felt backed into a corner and I just went to sleep with that energy, depressed, kind of angry, trying to, what can I say to this person over here without hurting their feeling? What can I say to this person over here without punching their ass in the mouth because worrying about the backlash they was going to give me? So I took care of 2 or 3 different situations and I took a nap today, my old man nap. I slept on it and I feel good, people. Oh man, I'm feeling better. I get with you, Chala issue and Miss P. Yes, it is. It is growth. It is growth. And before we get into the recap, I wanna share something with you guys about this. I'm very serious about this, and if you don't hear nothing else I say, people, I want you to hear this. Please stop explaining why you feel the way you feel. If I could tell you guys anything, stop explaining to other people why you feel the way you feel. Just tell them this is how you feel and leave it. It's when we go into our analogies that we give that person a chance to overstand us, overshoot us, or come up with their own analogy to off put us, which is typically going to put us in our fucking energies, our feelings. And I had to think about that and I say, why the fuck I'm a grown ass man with my own livelihood, own money, own everything. Why the fuck am I sitting up here explaining to somebody why I feel the way I feel. Even if they don't know they're making you feel that way, you still shouldn't be responsible for making sure they get it. You just need to say it and let the chips fall where they may. And that's the energy I'm in. After I did that today with three different people, man, I feel real fucking good. And I told myself, a no is a no, a yes is a yes. Please can you go is please can you go. It ain't gonna be, hey, can you just get out of here because you making me feel this way? Could you get the fuck on? Simple. I'm not wasting any more energy explaining to somebody to ease their nerves when they offended me or something. And I think you guys should have that energy too. That's how I'm looking at it. We spend too much time explaining ourselves and the shit just go off the rails and now you in a 30-minute argument over peanut butter and jelly. No. It's Valentine's Day just passed, the day of lovers. How many of you guys had to explain why y'all couldn't be with y'all special someone? How many of y'all had to explain why you felt that you wanted to be with that special someone? Because I do all this for you. Because I done stood in the paint with you. Because I know your mama ain't this. And then the person sitting up there like, damn, now they're trying to make me feel bad. So now that person gonna go on the defense with that energy. Versus I'm real pissed off that I couldn't spend Valentine's Day with you. In the future, could you just not abandon me on Valentine's Day? Could you at least try to make an effort to be with me? And end. That shit hold more weight than an analogy. Even to the people who didn't spend Valentine's Day with their person. Oh, I had to go see my mama in the hospital. I had to go visit sister. I had to go visit dad. My kid got sick. Why wasn't you with me on Valentine's Day? Some came up. They can't accept that. That means they don't respect your energy. They don't respect your time. Fuck how they feel. Fuck how much love they is. Fuck all that. It's the simple shit that's gonna get you through the day to day with your mentality. And I'm sick and tired of letting people control this right here. Me thinking I'm such a tough ass cookie. I'm such a hell of a fucking man. I'm such that dude that stand on business when I'm explaining myself and then I'm explaining the explaining to make that person feel cool, calm, and collected or okay with the fact that I'm explaining. Fuck that shit, man. That's too much brain power. We need to be manifesting our lives, our loves, our person, our world, our babies. We need to be focusing on healing the inside body, focusing on how we gonna make each other better, not sitting up here explaining to another motherfucker how you feel. I mean, that's just the way I'm looking at it now. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm right. But this is how I'm gonna be. Are you selling those pendants? I had some financial hardships recently, so I couldn't get it, but I'm ready for it now. Yes, I will put the pendants. I got some here, concentrated, and yes, I did wipe the chicken blood off of them this time around. They are shiny again. The new, I got people say, "Bitch, yeah, you got me with this. It had blood and everything," because I do get 13 chickens on that bitch. So you gonna get for 13 cut kills on that batch. But yes, they're clean. I put them back in the original bag. So I got some. I'll post them, but I got to see how many I made. I ain't make 50 last time because everybody said I want one, and I pre-ordered one, and only 20 people pre-ordered, and then I still had about 40, 50 left. So I'll post. I'll let you guys know when they are. You was sick on V Day, and it meant a lot to me not to have to explain why I couldn't make our plans. I like that. Mara, Mara, you haven't offended me. But when I fly down there to Australia, we better have a good goddamn time. I want to go and see your whole little clan, your whole little magical tribe. The nice videos you did when you married them people. Hey, y'all, Mara is a priestess, y'all. Y'all didn't know that now. I'm just telling her business. She gonna be mad. Mara is a real priestess down there in Australia. She got a whole clan, a whole tribe that she run. Head honcho, y'all. I got the pictures. The freakiest chemist. Hey, Miss Davis. I know, Miss Davis, and you got a good heart. We gotta normalize not explaining ourselves. We got to, cause that just leave leeway for bullshit, man. Queen Beijing the Brave. There go. That's a sweet lady. Lord have mercy. If God Himself came down and say, "Hey, I'm finna give somebody to the world," it was Queen Beijing. He said, "World, y'all got her. Goddamn it, treat her right. I'm gonna fuck y'all up." Yes, I love the package. She made me a package, y'all. I'm gonna blast it on air. She's sending me a package all the way down there, from down there. So I'm gonna blast it. Hey, Janetta. They want to meet you too. I never shut up about you. Thank you. OC, what's up, bruh? My man. Kinfolk. Kinfolk Ty. I don't call too many people kinfolk. I know I got some real family, distant family that's on here. That's kinfolk, y'all. Fuck it. All day long. That's kinfolk. Kinfolk. I'll leave it at that. Purple Lover 77. All right, Miss Jones. All right, everybody. So enough of me sitting up there giving y'all that little knowledge there, being happy, celebrating my true tribes, my ace boon coon. So now we finna get into talking about the story that was on Thursday, the true Spook story that was on Thursday, called waste removal. Woo! People, I promise I'm not tired. I took my 2 o'clock old man nap. Now this is getting into the spirit. All right. So now when we talk about waste removal, that story. Now, I was using a fake name in the bitch. I got to think about the name I used. I think it was a Stanley. Because I can't tell you their real name because these people are still around. And due to the nature of the story, I don't want my people from Orlando to be like, that was. So I got to refer to it. So what name did I use for these characters in here? Well, I think it was Stanley. So, so I am so tired of having my nap after. All right. I didn't know what day it was. Oh, so okay. Now again, y'all know I got a problem balancing my weight. If y'all call me fat, y'all gonna hurt my feelings. I promise. I always was a fat little chubby kid. It wasn't until I turned 13, 14 that I started losing the weight and became somewhat fine. So I diet, I eat right, I exercise, I try to maintain that weight because I think if I let it go, I can get back up to what I'm 240, no, I'm 237 now. Would y'all believe I was at 300 pounds, people? I mean, had the little stomach and everything, leaned back when I walk and everything. And then I just really worked hard at getting it off the healthy way. So back to the story. So now, when I was talking about Stanley and how I was a fat kid and they always took care of me, they always made fun of me. And this story gonna deal with pedophilia, y'all. So I guess me being that little fat kid and Stanley Daddy being what he is, and by how Stanley Daddy was fucking around with him and his granddaddy was fucking around, so that shit was a generational curse, generational trap. Stanley stopped fucking with me. He stopped hanging out with me, and started doing real rough and bad shit. And started doing rough and bad shit. And that made like me feel like, okay, Stanley just fucked me over. But found out later on the boy was saving me because if I would have been going to that house, staying the night at his house, hanging out with him, probably coming home late, walking him home, The daddy probably be like, let me drive the boy home. And I'm a little chubby ass little kid, nobody listening to me. My mama didn't really care for me like that. You know, only person was in my corner was grandmama and Uncle Sean. And Uncle Sean had just did that little murder he did to his ex-girlfriend, baby mama. And they had sent him up the road when I turned 13. So I ain't had nobody but grandma to look out for me. You know, and Auntie Poochie, she got shot 7 days. She got shot and killed in the drive-by 7 days before my birthday. So spirit was taking away every last single person that was protecting me. So basically I was out there. But I was Stanley real friend, his only friend. And he didn't tell nobody he was going through that sexual assault shit with his daddy and his granddaddy while they was at the house. But then the dad, we never seen his dad, you know. But then when he like, that's a fine boy, good looking boy, and Stanley caught that shit and he like backed up. So Stanley had to deal with that shit on his own. So naturally when he grew up and he went to the chain gang, to the prison, you know, he came out hard. And then in there they started taking advantage of him too, because he had that little molestation spirit on him. The dude was young when he went in, man, 16, 17, 18. You know, he was young. Then he said he was in there for 6 years and then they took advantage of him and now. So he came out with a fucking issue and he was trying to read his Bible and that type of shit. He was trying to read his Bible, but he just made up in his thing because they put him on parole, probation, whatever. And he just saw, like back in the day, it was the homosexual men used to meet up in the parks and shit inside the public bathrooms because they didn't have cameras like they did now. They would meet up in there. They would hook with the Johns and they would be doing all kind of, you know, trading all kind of sexual favors and shit. The married men would meet up with the little boo things and shit on the wives and shit. At the park was it, you know. So he was down there picking up paper in the park. So he made the thing to start going in these bathrooms, getting their DNA, getting their little spunk and shit they left on the wall. And he was taking it back to his house, putting curses on these people. But he would always read in the Bible, in the Bible verse. I can't remember offhand because I was telling the story. And that's how it is in here when I tell these stories. They in here because they from my memory. But once I put them out there to the forefront, it's like more stories come up to the front from my memory and that one get lost. I can remember it hazy. So the recap helped me, y'all. Uh, so so he started reading the Bible verse, Ecclesiastics, I think, 25 or something. And oh boy, y'all don't know. Recapping is hard. I'm sorry. I promise you guys I'm not tired, but this is how it works. When you done been through so much trauma in your life and you done buried it so long and you don't learn how to stuff it and you don't learn how to maneuver in life with it, when that shit start boiling up and you have to face it, talk about it, you're either gonna start crying or you're gonna get real lethargic. Mine come out in the form of a yarn or I get tired again because my brain is spending so much energy to work it up and it's keeping all my little body functions. I'm not gonna sweat. I'm not gonna shake. I'm not gonna cry. It's doing all that. So I'm gonna yarn a lot during this, as y'all can see. But he used to walk in there and he would read the Bible verses to these people, and he would be telling them, if you don't repent and do right, I'm gonna curse you. I wanted to make sure I did this recap because I want you guys to understand what he was doing. And a lot of times, a lot of you spiritualists out there, that you newfound spiritualists, you guys aren't using your power properly. Stanley would sit up there and he would give them the word, meaning give them the word in the heat of the moment, in the heat of fucking, in the heat of battle, in the heat of them at the height of their ecstasy doing what they doing. They sinning, so called. They exploring, so called. They are in their passion, whatever. They in they junk. He would come in there, he would read the Bible. So right then and there, he would give them that verse, which he would put a verbal curse on them. And putting that verbal curse on them, they're not gonna change their ways. Ain't nobody gonna listen to some crazy ranting lunatic motherfucker with a Bible in his hand, a janitor man. They gonna be like, fuck you, you crazy nut, get out of here, you interrupting. So now they done heard what he said. So now he done subconsciously said a spell over those people. And now he take their DNA, and because they haven't repented, changed, or did anything in his eyes, as far as that Bible verse said, now it's okay to put a spell on these people, and they can get cursed, or hexed, or stanked. Now I'm gonna stop that right there, and I want you guys to hear exactly what I'm saying. How many times somebody has walked up to you, and I need you guys to protect yourself. How many times have people have walked up to you and they have gave you some insight, some information, and they follow that thing up by, now you better do what I say now, or else the shit gonna get you, and they'll walk away. They done left that shit in your head, even if you blow them off. But for that 4, 3, 5 second, you got that in their head. What if I did do what they say? How would that work? How would that be? So that person could take that energy home, take some of yours home, put you on an altar, bury you in a box, do some shit like this, and have your ass cursed, and you don't know where it come from. And you thinking a bitch throwing their hand at you, when guess what? This is your mentality, your mindset cursing you. Are y'all understanding how spirituality works? People, when I say my grandma trained me to be the best of the best, nothing gets in here that I don't want. You can't tell me I'm gonna be fucked up and cursed if this don't happen to, if I don't do this. And why? Draw that bitch down on a piece of paper, teach me in the class, walk me through this motherfucker why I'm gonna be cursed. Cause I don't believe it. Cause I know who got my back. I know who I rock with. I rock with Baron Sam D. I rock with him. I got faith that I'm strong enough and he loves me enough or cares about me enough to protect me from all hurt, harm, and danger. But the problem is, we don't have faith in our own spiritual energy. We don't have faith that our ancestors will protect us. We don't have faith in the deities or the gods or the goddesses or whoever. We sit up there and pray on our tarot cards, our crystals, our stone. We don't give them enough power to do their fucking job, to where somebody can influence you with a subconscious conversation and tear your whole motherfucking world down, people. I told you I'm unapologetic because I'm turning the mirror onto yourself, because we've been doing the spiritual thing too long and we trying to ascend. There is no need for me to talk to you guys with kid fucking gloves. This is what's happening to a lot of you guys. That's why when y'all come to me to get the tarot reading, Baron, did somebody put a curse on me? Oh, some lady said somebody put a curse on me. Don't fucking say that. Let the cards tell you if somebody put a curse on you. Or maybe you sitting up here allowing the energies to work on you and they ain't even curse you. They just working your motherfucking ass. And that's why when I do that, you ask me that, I'm going to give you a simple spirit say do this to get rid of that shit. That's all you got to do. Strengthen yourself. People, Stanley was doing that shit because Stanley knew what was going on. He knew and understood spirituality. Somebody taught him proper. I'm teaching you guys proper. OC say the shield of faith. You get me, Rudy? It's making sense. People, we calling ourselves spiritual. We are in the spiritual thicket. You may not think you in a spiritual war, but you are. You've been in a spiritual war since your ass was birthed into this planet. You in a spiritual war. Your ancestors have been in a spiritual war. How are we gonna defeat the spiritual warfare that we going through? We can't punch it, we can't kick it, we can't chant it away. We can't make enough motherfucking potions to keep ourselves clean. Every year you gotta clean yourself. Every year you gotta steal your mind. That's why they say stay prayed up. New age people say I gotta keep my energy field straight. Meditation. But what we do, and this goes back to what I saying, stop explaining yourself. When somebody say something to you and you say something to somebody, stop explaining yourself, because it breaks down your spiritual boundary. It makes your spiritual immune system fucking weak, people. I know ain't nobody. I know this type of shit ain't gonna go viral because I'm teaching you the simple shit. You don't need to purchase a book. You don't need to purchase a spell. You don't. You just need to think with your goddamn spiritual eyes. How you say your own self eyes, and you can see the bullshit when it come to you. If I was to walk up to you and say, "Hey, Jakataka, until you do right by the Lord Jesus Christ, you gonna always suffer." You drive up the road and you see Jesus saves. You hear somebody on TV, repent not, Jesus Christ got your back. Forever enter the kingdom, divine is the kingdom of heaven. Now, everything that you was taught culturally, spiritually, everything that you have seen yourself do, mixing up into these pots and herbs and burning your incense, your stones, your transmutation, your transmogrification, your transgenderification, it's all magic, baby. I'll break the bitch down now if you want me to. You get into that zone and everything you know that has been working with your own flesh and blood hands, willpower, desire, hope, and love, fear, anger, stress, anxiety. Everything that you have touched, put in, you'll let somebody come and tell you Jesus gonna send you to hell if you don't repent. And then you go back and try to touch on those same spiritual tools and they don't feel right. You done lost that connection. Well, Stanley understood that. He understood that the homosexual men was going to be homosexual because that was their energy. He didn't have hate for them. He just understood he can curse them because he had hatred for his father who molested him. And then once you hear somebody say something going to happen to you, while you doing what you love to do, what you know makes you feel good, you put that thought in the back of your head that it's wrong. I don't care how you look at it. I don't care how you swing, whatever gender Pacific you think about loving on, that's between you and you. But if you know that you're part of the LGBTQ plus community, and that's how you feel in your soul, why let me, God, in somebody else's God, somebody else's religion, somebody else should come to you and say, you wrong. And y'all get offended, people. LGBTQ plus, you get offended because they say you wrong. And when you get offended, you just broke down your spiritual energy because you thought about being wrong. And now you feel like you got to defend, attack, cancel. And now let's say somebody out there sick go do a spell against that energy. You carrying that energy and you're doubting that energy, which makes you a whole person, which makes you feel good, what makes you feel strong and straight and uptight and secure, that you've made your identity. Now you just doubt it, made a hole to let the energy in, and then you're gonna close it back in, and you're gonna have that self-doubt inside your heart, and now it's just gonna be like a ping pong wreaking havoc inside your spiritual soul, inside your mind, inside your energy. Now you're trying to pray, you're trying to understand, you're trying to get your magic right, and it's fucking up that flux of energy that's circling around in your chakra keys. And then you wonder why shit ain't working. So you lash out in the physical. Go cut yourself, get tattoos, get piercings, trying to get the pain. But again, you're just opening up your motherfucking chakra zone, that shield of protection, because now you're in a self-righteous mindset. See, when you're dealing with Southern folk magic, it's more than just conjuring up a demon, a saint, an Orisha, energy. We're dealing with real life situation. We're dealing with the body field. We're dealing with the energy surrounding the body in that moment. We're not pulling angels and demons from heaven to come down here and do the work. We are the work. We are the work in progress, and the energies, the ancestors, the fields around us is who we take. That's why I say I put Southern folk magic up against the toughest druid, up against the toughest fucking Orisha, because we understand we control. Y'all follow me so far? That's what that story was teaching you guys. If you're going to believe that you're something, if you're going to believe that you're Ifa, if you're going to believe that you're voodoo, if you're going to believe that you're Congolese spiritual system, you're going to believe that you're pagan, druid, Hindu, whatever. Don't let nobody take that shit away from you. If you're gonna believe in your heart of hearts that you're gay, that you're straight, if you believe it, believe it. Don't let nobody shake you of it. Because when they shake you, I can take that energy, that shook energy, and go to my basement, my closet, my pots, and fuck your world up. And you think a bitch got a spell on you when I'm just using your doubt against you to fuck you up. That's the advanced spiritualist people. I'm finna read a little bit of these comments because I want to make sure y'all understand what the fuck I'm saying. I'm just me. Zero say I'm just me. I hear that. And Zero, don't you stop being just you. If a bitch say you're somebody else, you curse their ass to the goddamn bone. Chosen spiritualist, what's up, pimpin'? Mm-hmm. The Ram, you see it. Janetta, you see it. Believe in yourself. Come on now. That's right. Being used against you. So how many of y'all knew that that your own energy can be used against you? Everybody think, okay, I got my amulets, I got my bags, I got my prayer team, I got my sprays, I got my oils. Now you done protected this physical 3D body. You done protected this. You done protected your heart. You done protected your mind from a reprobated mind. You done protected yourself from that. But have you protected your influence on the world? Have you protected and still how people influence you? We gonna talk about it, people. Stanley, that's a story to tell you guys how to protect yourself. He was angry because they took advantage of him. He didn't say he didn't like homosexual people. The men, I ain't gonna say homosexual people, the men who raped him, his father, his grandfather, and the people in prison when he went there. He didn't say he hated them. He said he hated the idea of it. So he wanted to punish the people who was doing it in the bathrooms and stuff because he felt that was a spread. They had got in that man energy field and corrupted him to the point he made it a mission to go out there and put a subliminal curse on their ass. Some of y'all don't even know how to work that Bible. Some of y'all don't even know how to conversate with people. Y'all don't know how to put subliminal curses on a motherfucker, and that ain't got nothing to do with you. That's the ultimate form of magic, high-end tier magic. That's what the radios and the TVs and the commercials do to your ass. That's them subliminal ads. That's what the sexy red music and the gangster killing music and all that shit, that's what they doing. They telling you, black man, you ain't shit. They telling you, black woman, you a hoe, you a slut, be that way. They telling the white man, oh, you the devil, you the enemy of the world. They telling the purple man and the blue man and the China man, you ain't shit, you worthless. They telling you this with jokes and laughter, and then you look at yourself in the mirror and you see the same thing they talking about, and you say, well, shit, maybe black folks don't get the places on time. Maybe I'm white. Maybe I don't season my food enough. Maybe I'm a Chinaman. Maybe I'm too short, and the only thing I know how to do is fight and do karate and Chinese and shit. You look at yourself and you doubt that with what you know to be you, the true version of yourself. And now that subliminal mind that you ain't shit, you got to walk around somebody. And when you walk around that person, you walk around with a little bit of doubt, fear, depression, anxiety, all the things that break down the chemical social structure makeup of your magnetic field that's supposed to repel all that shit. You done let that shit get inside you. And you walk out your house with that shit around you, but inside it's wreaking havoc all over that field. So now, as a black man, me personally, as a black man, big black man with a beard, now a big black man with dreads and a beard, I am the ultimate threat to any corporation, to any white person I walk past, man or female. I get in the elevator with this hair like this and this beard, and if I don't show these nice motherfucking teeth and smile to make it seem like I'm a happy jovial motherfucker, if I'm like this, I'm gonna steal your purse. I'm gonna steal your wallet. I done fuck your wife and your daughter. I done did everything bad under the sun because the TV done told them, we taking over the world. We the bad motherfucking seed. So now I done heard them say we the bad seed, we jokes, we clowns, we ain't got nothing, we ain't never gonna be nothing, we can't stick together. So all that shit permeated in my head. And I'm walking into this man's building to get a job, to see a friend, to just be me, to enjoy myself on vacation. So now I'm feeling that anxiety. I'm feeling down and depressed. So now I gotta build my chest up. I gotta walk with a little more swunk and swag, which makes me look more intimidating. I have to sit up there and choose my words correctly, meaning I'm hesitating what I'm saying. I'm apologizing for saying what the fuck I just want to say to get the conversation over with. Now I gotta snicker it off, shuck and jive, slide Uncle Tom and shit just to get through the day. You don't think that affect the black man when I go home? You don't think that affect me? Like, man, fuck that motherfucking cracker, fuck that fucking pig, fuck that motherfucking judge. We say all this shit in our head, but we know we can't say that out loud because that will incite a little bit more rationale and violence or disdain towards us because we don't put it in our head. This is how they seeing me. When we know we're real intelligent, we got it going on, and being around a black man, built black man like me, if they got to know me, would be the safest fucking place. Cause baby, if I'm with you, you my friend, you my people, I see you as my ally, bitch, I got your back more than you know. I'm gonna fight you with you to the bone, baby. It's me and you. Same thing. The women, y'all got it bad. They done showed y'all that y'all ain't been shit so long, and then they done told y'all ain't been shit just because y'all wanted to get a little more independence, a little more strength in y'all life. So now when you see somebody, or you see a bit looking at you wrong, or you see a motherfucker coming at you, or they say the slightest thing to rip you apart, that beautiful spiritual blossom that's inside of you guys get instantly get offended, and you get on that defense mode, and now all that goddess energy just turned to shit. And now you, oh, ho, walk, 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 walk. So now you in there. What happened to your power, that greatness inside of you, ladies? I'm just being real, telling you how the enemy work, people. How it work. We fall from grace and mercy and all our crowns and chairs and chariots and kingdoms and our heavenly body, our ascended masterism, we fall because we done allowed the enemy to put a subliminal spell inside our mind that make us think we ain't shit, we can't be shit, we ain't never gonna be shit, and then we act the motherfucking part when we go out in public. You should always be in your godhood, spiritualist woman. Black, white, Chinese, don't matter. I shouldn't be able to walk up to you and call you a bitch and you get offended by it. You can't walk up to me and tell me I'm a no good deadbeat ass nigga and I don't get offended by it if that's not what I could possibly see myself to be. And then I'm supposed to sit up here and call myself a spiritualist, help people, lay hands on people if I'm doing Reiki with all that nastiness in my body. Now I'm gonna ride that shit between you, and now I'm gonna get back in my spiritual zone because I just dumped that shit inside of you, and now I gotta try to smooth that shit out. But baby, it done mixed with your field because it's mixed with mine, and I done got it off of me. I'm telling you guys how to protect yourself, people. People say, "Hey Baron, XYZ was talking about you." I get phone calls, I get emails, I get screenshots of what people have said about me on other people's platforms. I get in my feelings. But who am I to lash out at them people? That's their opinion. And whatever turned them that way, I have to let that go. They haven't came over and put their hands on me. They haven't sat up there and even the ones who throw spell work at me just because they hate the fucking way I talk. They hate some of the words I use. I'm a southern nigga. I'm gonna talk like I'm from the South. I can't talk like I'm from the North. I can't talk like I'm from England. This where I born. And I'm gonna chop my words. I'm gonna say little slick ass comment. If I like I say in the disclaimer, if I call you a cracker, that don't mean I hate white folk. That's why we were taught to call them. If I say, oh man, old chank ass nigga sitting over there, That's what all we knew to call them. It ain't that we hate them. That's the terminology. People say nigga. I'm not racist. It's just how we say it. It's the word. You gotta respect that person for that. Oh, he can't say nigga. We say it. Why the fuck they can't? Don't bother me. I'm not a nigga. Just saying. But we'll sit up there and let somebody infiltrate our mind, take us down from our godhood, and you wonder, you think a bitch throwing spell work at you when only thing they did is set up there and put a subliminal curse on your ass to make you fuck your own energy up. Let me read a little bit more of these comments, y'all. Joe Blow. What good? Everything good, Joe Blow? Joe Blow Jackson. The Zero Manifest to say, you are beautiful, you are strong, you are endless. Ooh, you are abundant, you are joy. I'm going to say this, all you beget is greatness, love, abundance, and laughter. Oh, Zero, you talking to me. I got warm all over my body. Y'all remember the dance of Harlem Shake? I used to be able to do it. I can't do it. I got big shoulders now. Queen Jackson, did I miss the recap? No, this is the recap. I'm teaching y'all about the story. Keep in mind, every recap is a lesson for the story. Y'all gotta learn these things. That's I learned the lesson. I'm giving y'all the lesson. This perspective is an eye opener, Joya said. Royal Blue said, tight. Hey there. What's going on, Royal Blue? Purple Lover said, LOL, I'm laughing at this shit here, boy, cousin. Ooh, they big got me. They be on one today. I am. I just noticed you were live. I'm here, Queen Jackson. I'm always live. Always live. See, y'all youngsters don't know that song. It's always live. Dun, 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 dun. It's always live. You went to any Orlando Magic basketball game at the arena. They used to play that during halftime. Y'all don't get it, boy. Big Edo sits. Thank you, Queen Beijing, for taking care of that shit. I ain't even see what they said. So, people, now that's what Stanley was doing to the people he was trying to put spell work on, and that's what allowed him to take those people DNAs and shit and put it on their altar and fuck their life up. So a lot of those people who were just in their rights, having fun, doing what they were doing, finding time to be who they felt they needed to be, they got fucked up a lot because they left their DNA in the public parks, public bathrooms and shit, and they end up fucking them up, and they wonder why their life went to jail, why some of them caught AIDS, why some of them went to the jailhouse, why some of them lost their family, because Stanley ass was probably sitting out there doing work on them. And if it was a person out there like Stanley, how you think in every city, every town, every country, every place, how you know it when somebody with that same mentality fucking it up, fucking people up like that. See, I think about all this shit before I go put a bitch in a pot, before I sit up there and pray against somebody. So I'll tell y'all something personal that just happened to me. I like Invicta watches. I had over 18 to 22, probably 30 Invicta watches. I got up there and counted people. I only got 9 left. I don't know where my Invicta watches went. I had a lot of traffic in and out of my house while my sister was in the hospital. Family, friends could have took them. I was so mad. I text my kinfolk, Savina, and I say, I'm finna put a spell on these bitches because I was hurt because they stole from me. It took me 3 days to get out of that energy because I didn't know who did it. But I said it was something materialistic. Maybe I bought them Invicta watches in the past, knowing, subconsciously knowing that whoever took them from me was going to have to use them for their purpose. That's how I got over that energy. But I was hurt. I was sad, people, because I paid money for them and I liked the looks good. But I couldn't see, spirit wouldn't allow me to put a curse or a spell on somebody just because I lost something material. And every day as I grow as a spiritualist, I got to understand that my feelings don't fucking matter in the greater scheme of things. If I got this knowledge, this power, this ability, who am I to dog somebody out, to put some shit on somebody, to fuck somebody world up just because I'm in my feelings, because I'm taking a loss? I still got my health, my life, my children, my money, all that shit. This material shit can be re-got again. But I was furious. I was gonna lay a spell down, and anybody in my family, friends, whoever who touched my shit would have been got, boy. But I let that shit go. It ain't worth it. I'm better than that. That's how I'm looking at life now. Oh, I'm talking now. I'm telling you some shit. Now back to the story. So now, old Stanley, he done brought me to his house. He done showed me what he doing with the altar. So naturally, I go over there to grandmama and I snitch out grandma. Y'all know how baby boy type do. I'm snitching, baby. I go snitch grandma. Grandma, listen, this nigga got altars in his house and he taking all the juices and the fluids that he get from the homosexual men that's hunting in the park and he putting them in the motherfucking pots and he making their life hell. So grandma goes over there and grandma said, baby, that's not right. You don't do that. You just can't be mad at everybody in that energy and you can't sit up there and put that energy on anybody. So grandma basically told him to take them pots down. And he did what grandma said. And we put them in a hole and we burnt them. Now let me tell you something about kerosene. Kerosene can be substituted with diesel fluid too. That's why diesel fluid is so expensive, people. Did y'all know y'all could diesel fluid and kerosene carry the same property in the spiritual world? If you don't have kerosene, use diesel fluid. It can clean up a lot of shit around your house. Wipe down your porch with diesel fluid. Wipe down your porch with kerosene. Put some water around it, wet the ground around it, wet the door threshold, and set that shit on fire. Let it burn off. Same thing how Florida water burn off. That kerosene gonna burn off too. That diesel fluid gonna burn off too. But diesel fluid, you got to have a higher flash point. But so kerosene. Grandma burnt all his altars with kerosene and stuff. Bought all his stuff, burnt all them people DNA shit he had took with kerosene. Dug a hole, had him dig it, put it in there. He followed. But the one altar he would not get rid of is his father altar, who touched him like that, who started him on that journey and gave him the HIV and the AIDS, and he had to get retribution. Grandmama noticed why grandmama didn't stop him from putting that motherfucker in the pot by telling him to direct that energy at the one who hurt him. Listen to what I'm saying, people. The message in that is we don't get the right to use our spiritual influences in this ether to hurt people who don't deserve it. We can be mad at one person, but we want to hurt anybody who recognizes or reminds us of that person. I'm telling you. Just because one woman hurt me, I'm supposed to hate all women. Just because one white person beat my ass, I'm supposed to hate them all. And then we end up failing the motherfucking test of our spirituality because we too busy thinking we in our rights. Because if it look like a duck, you act like a duck, quack like a duck, bitch, it's a duck. No, sometimes that's just a motherfucking another duck. It can be a duck, but it ain't the duck that fuck you over. So you don't go out there and kill all ducks. I hate snakes. I'm not finna go out there and go snake hunting. That snake that choked me when I was 6 years old, I hate that motherfucking snake. I don't hate all snakes. I just know not to fuck with that snake or any kind of snake because it has the potential to fuck with me. Say what you say, baby. I learned. But the one altar Stanley wouldn't get rid of was the one that was in the hallway closet that he had made for his daddy, that he had his daddy up there suffering. But keep in mind, he still loved his daddy. So he didn't inflict anything on his daddy because his daddy was still healthy, fine, going around fucking on little boys and shit, doing his thing with different women. He was sitting up there, Stanley was sitting up there, done developed HIV and AIDS from prison, and he hated everybody he thought had it. But his daddy was healthy, and his daddy was the one that did the shit. He got an altar in the closet, ain't even using it on his daddy. Until grandma say, baby, you destroy all these other altars and let them people free and take your hand off of those people who you think hurting you because they just living their life. They doing their thing. Told him he didn't get the right to do that. But go in that closet and let's fuck up the nigga who fucked you over. And grandma brought that steel rod. She brought the metal shaving. She contacted Ogun. She did what she did. She set that bitch on fire and she burned that energy off of Stanley and put that energy on his daddy. And less than 2-3 months, that bitch got sick and died. And Stanley went to the clinic and was cured, man. This is documentation. I can't tell you his real name, but the Central Clinic got records of people who did work like this or did some kind of spiritual work with these spiritual people in the community, and they was curing AIDS. You think Dr. Sabi cured AIDS just by minerals and sea moss alone? Bitch, the Jamaicans been eating sea moss all their motherfucking life before it came over here. Some of them caught that shit. Some of them died cancer. Jamaican grandma died cancer. She been eating sea moss and coconut and natural shit all her life, and she still caught it. Dr. Sabi understood the power of spirituality. Why you think he said, my mama was Haitian, I identify as Haitian? He understood the power of how voodoo mixed with your herbalist and how you can ingest the shit properly to heal. He put it in the signs of roots and all that shit. What they call us in the South, root workers. We understand. I don't think it was just some juice and some motherfucking spinach and kale that got bitches cleaned. Eating a vegan diet that got bitches cleaned. A little spirituality had to go in that shit. A little praying over them potions, them pills, that fruit. Dr. Sabi said he sat with them people 30 days, 3 months. What you think he was doing now? Just talking? He was praying. That man was a spiritualist. But he couldn't come out and say, I'm a witch doctor. I'm a voodoo priest. He couldn't say that. I'm a herbalist. That man brought them people to his compound and he prayed over them. He had a prayer warrior closet. He was doing it, people. Grandma understood this. Your grandma understood this. That's why they ain't go to the doctors. They got that ginger, that lemon, that hot water, that cayenne pepper, that cinnamon. They were flushing your ass out and they prayed over that tea before they brought it to you. You sick, laid up there, snotting and sniffling. They bring you a cup of tea and they say, hold on, baby, say a prayer right quick. Or they'll hold it in 2 hands and bring it to you, never with one. They'll hold it in 2 hands. Even when they put it on a saucer, it always was a connection for them. And they praying, make my grandbaby better. Make my son better. Heal me, oh Lord, oh Spirit. And they bring that bitch to you. They done prayed over it, man. Same principle. I'm telling you how the shit works. Grandmama did that with Stanley. When she lit that flower pot on fire and that bitch split into 4 equal parts and she turned 3 of them bitches into ash, I meant to grind to dust and ash and left one up there to be burned in the fire, she knew what she was doing. That technology, that verse, whatever, I could never remember that type of shit, but that's what the old heads knew. Grandma knew it on a magical level and she transferred the retribution energy back to the person who started it. And he died 3 months later from HIV and AIDS, and Stanley was cured. She got it out of his body. I don't know that type of spell, man. She never taught that to me. I wish to God she would. But I'm telling you what I seen in reality. Now imagine if Stanley wouldn't have repented to himself and let those people go. He would have carried that anger in his heart and put all the people he felt was homosexual on his altar and kept dogging their ass out and kept ruining their lives unbeknownst to what he was doing just because he was mad at one archetype. Do you think that spell would have worked if he wouldn't have been able to release all the bullshit and focus on the enemy at hand? See, people, when I tell these stories, this is the energy I learned from it. I'm not all good. I got my bad side. I got my anger issues. I got my problems. But goddamn it, I'll be damned if I fuck you over just because I'm in my feelings, even if I want to. You have to go harder than that, baby. Let's read some more of these comments. You have to transfer, Carl. You can't burn the energy off. I ain't never seen it burnt off. You got to understand energy, having a disease, cancer, bone, whatever. It's an energy. It's not the actual bone or the actual flesh. It's an energy. The reason why a lot of people are not getting well and healthy from these diseases, heart disease and nut disease and all that other shit, because there's no energy, no substance, no people to transfer it to. Back in the Indians, they had somebody who would take the sickness. I ain't even tell y'all how you could talk the fire out of skin. Burn victims, bitch, you can talk that fire out their ass. I come from a line of people who can fire talk, man. People who done drown, all that blowing in the mouth and compressions on the chest. That's spiritual. That's not technique. That's the breath of life. Three breath. Heimlich maneuver and all that shit there. 3 breaths. 12 pumps on the chest. 3, 12. Break it down. 4. I healed the lady through spirit with energy work. There you go. There you go. Energy work. 0. Now you're talking with energy work, not spirit work. Energy work. Let me cook. He cooking up today. I did take the energy in my body, then cleared it. That's how I do. So now y'all see when I be doing readings and y'all see how I be feeling what's wrong with people in their body. That's why I say I'm a direct energy reader. I don't need to know your zodiac sign, your birth date, your social security number, or the name of your third auntie baby grandma. Don't need that shit because I'm connected with your energy field. And when my body feel off, that gives me the right to say, baby, you need to get your ass down there. You done caught your STD. Done it. Motherfucker done said, Baron, you right, bitch. That nigga done he gave me the clap. I ain't even know it. Listen here, man, you about to have a stroke. My heart feeling bad. Get your daddy down there. Get your auntie down there. Get your ass down there. Get that heart checked out. You right. They said I was about to have a stroke or some shit. Heart attack. Because that's how it works. It's an energy transfer. When I heal people or I do cleansing, I be fucked up for 2, 3, probably 7 days. Because as I'm cleaning them, I'm energy extracting it from them and I'm giving it to the universe. I gotta get that shit off of me. I gotta slang it. It takes time. People, magic is real. Energy is real. When kids used to get the thrash, my grandmama used to blow in their mouth to bring it. Yup, yup, yup. The thrash, that shit on their tongue. Yup. 0 say, I done this. Be the truth said, hey, what's going on, be the truth? Soda business. How do I learn? Just by listening to me. You gotta pay attention. Go to take my YouTube, I mean my Patreon classes. I'll be teaching you the gems. I know I say it funny and I'm cute as fuck when I say it, but I'll be preaching the truth, y'all. Do you think Agunju fully prepared you for your own journey? Yes, she did. She fully prepared me with a bunch of ass kickings. Then my auntie Miss Cat, she was part of that. She prepared me for it. Uh, Grandpa Mayho, he prepared me for it. I had a lot of spiritual people around me. Hell, I even dealt with some like ninjas, real live motherfucking Chinese, Japanese ninjas, bitches that cut niggas with swords. You know, ninjutsu people that did the stars and disappearing and shit. And nigga made a whole cloud disappear one time in front of us. The cloud, real powerful people. That's my childhood, man. This is Orlando, Florida, baby. That's my childhood. I see it. I know it. I'll be a fool not to use some of this shit to protect me, myself, and my family. The goat head is just the goat head, John. It don't represent the Baphomet. It represent that I'm the goat. But it represent the upside down man. Because spiritually, we're upside down. It's only when we start looking at shit upside down or in the reverse that we can see shit the right way. So if you do your math or your research in spirituality, assuming you read the Christian Bible, Jesus Christ wasn't buried up or wasn't hung on the cross upright like this with his hands stretched wide. The Romans used to crucify people upside down. There's one man in the Bible when they crucified him, he said, bury me upside down so I can see everything right. If you read that passage in the Bible. If you don't believe me, look it up. So that's what the goat head represent. People say the Baphomet. And the Baphomet is not bad, by the way. The Baphomet represent as above, so below. It's just if you break down every piece of the Baphomet, you'll see. They just use the goat head because of the Seder. Because a goat was a mythical creature that came down here and was able to deal with heaven and hell. It had horns to hear, see, and all that shit. The eyes, the ears. It's just an awesome beast. And it tastes damn good with curry. You crazy to be sane in an insane world. Peter was crucified upside down. Well, Peter knew Peter, so we can call Peter the goat, right? I didn't say Jesus was crucified upside down. I say he wasn't hung like this. He was hung on an X, really. And they did flip his ass, believe it or not. But I wasn't there, so I'm just going off of the other books in the Bible. She said, I'm making curry go this week. Yeah, it's a middle thing, duality. Miss Vix, what's up? So I done had you here for an hour. I ain't know it took that long. I guess I was on my high box, y'all. I guess I was on my high box. Oh, so anything else y'all want to tell about the story? This was the story recap, but I have to let you guys know what the story actually meant because we allow people to get in our field and we sometimes we punish the wrong motherfucking people, man. We punishing the archetype of a person, the thought process of a person. We ain't punishing the people who really dug in our ass and did us dirty. We want to hate all white men when it was just one or two that did it. Half of the white men today ain't fucking with us at all, but we still hate white people. Fuck with the white person who fuck with you, black folk. China and Japan, they hate each other. Half of them people dead. Fuck with the people who hurt you. China don't fuck with all, don't hate all Japanese, vice versa, Japanese people. I mean, we're so out of touch with our spiritual self, but we sitting up here portraying to be. And a lot of us missing our true power, a lot of people missing our true mark because we have a little bit of hatred for this one and that one. When people hate the motherfucker who are hurting you directly, don't hate the thought process of a person, the archetype of a person. Don't hate that. Don't, oh, one man raped me, so I hate all men. So women say that. One woman hurt me, so I hate all women. Some men say that. Niggas are crazy. Well, I hate them all. Hate the one that put the energy where it belongs so you can extract the energy from everybody else around you that has your best interest. I was driving in the car the other day, right? I was driving in the car the other day and I seen a lady going through something and she was pushing a stroller. And I just prayed for that woman. I said, God, deliver her from her turmoil, her sickness, whatever she's going through. I pray that she get over that thing real soon. And that was it. I see a lot of homeless people on the street. I just say a little quick prayer for them. I don't know what they're going through, but I say that prayer for them. How about y'all normalize doing that? Black, white, don't matter. Say a good prayer for somebody that's going through something. You ain't gonna see that person change. You ain't gonna see that person grow. You just said a good prayer for them. Rather spirit hear it, rather your spirit go in there and touch on them, rather your energy do something for them, rather that prayer got touched the eyes of God or the ears of God on that person's behalf. We don't know. But I'm gonna share my love and compassion and energy with all the people around me. I ain't no bleeding heart, I ain't no fool. I ain't gonna sit up there, the bitch jabbing me in the motherfucking side. Pray for this person, bitch. I'm gonna kick your fucking ass. Eliminate that problem. And yeah, I'm not gonna pray for you because you hurt me, bitch. I need to hate you. We can hate some people. I hear a lot of spirits say, "Oh, you can't hate people. You got hate in your heart. You're not real, bitch. Let me hate somebody. That's a part of me being human. That's a part of the emotional spectrum is hate. I got enough hate to hate a lot of motherfuckers, but I ain't got enough hate to hate everybody. I can hate the people who hurt me, who pissed me off, who done me dirty. It's okay, people. It's okay. Don't deny it. Don't deny yourself a good old fashioned hate. To have your good old fashioned foe, it makes you grow. Believe it or not, an antagonist. I did the other day. I like that. Everybody, y'all got any more questions about the story? I wanted you guys to recap, and I know it ain't fresh in your mind, but that's why I gave you that recap and taught you the lessons like that. I know we would have been fresh off that motherfucker Thursday talking shit, having fun. And so listen, people, I'm gonna be the one spiritualist that's gonna get you to touch on your divine self, to be 100% whole with yourself. It's okay to hate some people. We fuck up because we hate that person, and then we'll hate other people who have the traits of that person. And that's where we lose. Everybody tell you the main man, JC, Jesus Christ, was sitting out there. He couldn't hate nobody. He didn't hate not a soul. That mean he wasn't human. That mean he didn't live a life. That mean he didn't do something. That mean he didn't experience something. He understood who he need to put his hatred on. He just knew that he shouldn't put his hatred on the whole entire world. That's what the Bible teaches. Basic instructions before leaving earth. Oh yeah. Suda Sound. My grandmama truly believed in Jesus Christ. She always said he was a prophet. He was one of the real ones. He was somebody we supposed to listen to. She believed in him. She believed in that Bible too. She believed in the Quran. She believed in the I Ching. She believed in all things mystical, all things spiritual, all things philosophy. She believed in it. And you should believe in Jesus Christ too. Not in the capacity that the world wants you to, but in the capacity that you can understand his teachings, Allah's teaching, Buddha's teaching. The problem is they say, oh, this one should be better than this one. This one should be better than that one. That one should be better than this one. No, it's what insight and inspiration you get from that one that allow you to carry on and build your spiritual man or woman. Then you go entertain something else. It allows you to get the parables and the energy from that one to build your spiritual man or woman. Then you go around. So now when somebody come at you with some bullshit, you are protected and you have an understanding of all religions, philosophy, and things seen, unseen, things known and unknown. Now you can't be shaken. So now when they insult you, say you this, you wrong for being gay, say you this for being you wrong for being black, say you wrong for being white, all that other shit, you can steal yourself and say, well, you don't make me. And nothing I read say that your human ass with your petty intuitions and dogma can sit up here and tell me I ain't shit when you didn't create me, you didn't make me, you don't make me, you don't feed me, you don't do this. And you can walk around stilled in yourself. She read out of the Bible. She always believed in Jesus Christ. She even had a picture of white Jesus in the house. Then she had a picture of some Asian man in the living room. I don't know who he is. Still to this day, she had a picture of some religious Asian man in the living room. Then she had a picture of Buddha and Allah on. She had statues of Buddha on the goddamn furniture in the house with Chinese inscriptions written on. Then she had Allah, the Quran, sitting in the corner, open on a certain chapter. This is how we roll. People, we got to stop sitting up here putting limitations on our spirituality. I know one person say, well, I never deal with Celtic magic. I never deal with Thor and Zeus, and I never conversate with the All Father because them racist people, them Vikings, them Nordics, our magic don't mix with theirs. Their shit don't touch ours. People, them people got some shit out of this world that can break your ass in half. Them Nordics, though their gods, that the way they utilize Freya, Ifrit, Icarus, and all them shits there, the way the Greeks use their gods, the way the Africans use their gods, people, we miss pieces of the puzzle because we want to stick to one diaspora. Because keep in mind, if we was all landlocked at one point and we all come from one civilization and we all shared knowledge in the past, or whoever came down, seated us, told us this, and they broke our tongues up and shit and moved us around and shifted it. But this is the Bible, people. We had to develop a system to govern our spirituality, our souls, our intellect. So who's to say that Freya, the god of fire in Nordic, in the ruins in the Celtic world, didn't become paired with a Shango out of fire? Then how you know Freya ain't Shango brother, just went to the north? Sham and the other dude. How you know it ain't like that? Y'all let me charge this shit. Hold on. I brought my charger, but I ain't plug up the phone. Y'all got to. There we go. Oh, it was at 4% too. Mm-hmm. I'm telling you. Awaken the heart. Yes. Oh, okay. I got ruins all over my arm. Look at her. She got ruins, and she got a picture of a Egyptian deity. People, let's not limit ourselves. We have to have all of that energy inside of us because the lesson is in everything, and everything is the lesson. I sit down with a druid. I sit down with a druid person and have them tell me about every stone it is. How you feel about it? I sit down with Glenda the good motherfucking witch. And I just like I sit down with a voodoo priest or voodoo priestesses. I sit down with somebody that practice Yoruba, speak Yoruba. I ain't gonna deny that conversation with that person. I'd sit down with a person who practice Hinduism, Buddha, I Ching. I sit down and learn. Because you know what? That may just unlock something in my mind, something in my DNA that's going to allow me to protect myself, my family a little bit better. Because sometimes the potions that we trying to make ain't from this our region. It's from a different region, and we can't get that potion to make it exactly the way it was. So we substitute, which make that potion not as strong as the original. So let's say I make a friend with somebody over there in China and they got the right plant that they know what it is that I wouldn't know what it is till they told me the plant and it reminded me of something what my grandma told me. Pimpin', could you ship me some of that motherfucking plant? Now I just completed a potion that my grandma couldn't complete. And now I got something to make me right, to make my spirit right, to make my body healthy. Different herbs, different seeds, different plants. They all grow different places. But if you combine some of them shits together, you got a concrete cure-all. That's how your spirit and your soul and your inner man supposed to be. Take it from everywhere and build yourself up. If it don't resonate with you, discard it. But if it resonate, add it to your shit. Mm. Mm-mm-mm. People, when I tell these true spook stories, if you listen to them, they very entertaining. I talk funny, I know. When I tell these stories, it's a lesson in them. Because that's the lesson grandma wanted me to learn. And I understand them lessons. Zeus allowed me to attend the party with the gods and goddesses. That's what I'm saying, Sabina. Still, get your ass up there and party with Zeus and them. You never know what energy they're gonna endow you with. You're gonna get to drink that ambrosia and come back down here, a goddess amongst everybody else. Get your ass back up there one day. Party like a rock star with Zeus now. But that's still your potion. Correct. Suda, that's still my potion. But I'm just saying, if it was formed from an original source from back in the day, keep in mind, information get passed down and trickle. But if I was to be making a potion that was made a certain way 10,000 years ago, and somebody taught this particular person how to what to add to make that potion the exact same way from 10,000 years ago, some plants done died, some plants done migrated, that type of thing. But what if I got that actual plant and I say, well, damn, grandma always used to say, I wish I had this set, but I'm gonna use this to make this. And I got the actual plant she always say she wish she had, and I put that in there, and that motherfucking energy turned out to be the exact same thing she was trying to create, even though she made her own version. That's powerful. Kendrick Jones. I drank the box laundry detergent and different nail spike, making the flat tire. The emphasis was on a different nail, not the tire. They be lined up, and we all help each other. I heard herbs connect. Yep, I heard herbs connects with me as well when I needed them to help me. Everybody, they got this one tree, man. I've been studying this shit called moringa. This motherfucking tree is potent. I think you can eat the leaves off the bitch. I think you can eat the root. I think you can grind up the damn tree stump and shit. I'm studying that motherfucker because they say that bitch, one cup of that moringa, not the powder shit I bought from Ross. I go to Ross, y'all. I love Ross. I'm talking about the real motherfucking moringa. That bitch mixed with some sea moss in my mind gonna turn me into a Superman. I want the whole tree. They say I could grow that bitch in my backyard in a pot, bring it in the house when it get cold, and it grows in zone 9 and 10. I think Florida is zone 9 and 10. So I think we can grow it here. You make soaps with moringa. Ideas, ideas. I could wash my ass with moringa. Oh, and toughen my skin. She said she take moringa for iron. That's a rough tree, man. I was listening to it. I've been reading all about that shit on this internet. Can you say hi to my cousin? Her name is Rosa. Hey, Juan Pablo asked, could I say hi to his cousin? And today is her birthday. She's turning 17. How are you, Miss Rosa Melfarino? I hope I said it right. Mel Ferrell. Rosa Mel Ferrero, happy birthday. Hope I ain't butcher it. That's so cool. 17 is a good age. Cara, you say you hate Ross. I'm finna block your ass. Every time I get a haircut, I gotta drive to Ross, y'all. So when I get a haircut, don't bother me. I like going to Ross, and I go to the back where the little powders and soups and all the little trinkets at, and cups and candles, and I gotta. That's the old man energy of me. I get that haircut. I just got one, y'all. So that's what I did the other day. I stopped in Ross, and I go in Ross. uh, Suda. Another text I read when I'm doing spell work. I like to read the text. It's on a pyre, Egyptian magic, not that comedic. What is that? Yeah, not comedic science and stuff like that. Not with the Necharu. I just like the read the Egyptian pyres. I learned how to read it a little bit, some of it, but I understand what they're saying about. And basically, the Egyptian, the way they do stuff. The reason why I read the Egyptian text when I'm doing certain spell works for people or for myself, because it's all about the movement. Uh, they kids used to have a dance called tutting. People didn't understand that if you're doing those tutting moves and all that shit there, and you're doing the tutting, a lot of people had when the Vogue was out. That's the same thing as tutting. I'm teaching y'all something. People pay attention. A lot of y'all don't know how to do the Vogue and shit. The homosexual people got it and they started doing Vogues and shit. These all spiritual magical moves developed by the Egyptian to engulf the energy field around you so that you can operate. That's what I do. So I read Psalms and different verses from the Holy Bible. Then I'll go and read my Egyptian pirates and how they had their hands. Because you know their hands be like this. You okay. Uh I'll tell you something. The president, George Bush, the third, he was on that motherfucker and he made a joke. He was picking at the African people because he was in Africa. And he did this move right here. I'm finna help you some. He did this move. He uh 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 and then he said, everybody thought, oh, he doing something funny because he had a dumb look on his face. What he did is said, my energy goes here, my energy goes there, my energy covers all. Did y'all know y'all could do that in your spiritual work when you're burning your candles and you're talking to your deities? You can do that. Uh. They even did that on Friends, the episode of Friends. They did it. Why? Friends was the most popular TV show on the planet. This is how your energy covers all. If the white man President George Bush can do it and understand it, that's magic. That's how I view Egyptian pyres. It's the movements for me and them. It's the words of the Bibles or the words of the I Ching and that type of stuff. Don't tell me Chaka Shaw in this thing. Chaka Shaw, Chaka Shaw, Chaka Shaw, Chaka Shaw. Everybody Chaka Shaw. Everybody come on, Chaka Shaw. Chaka Shaw, you need to develop a dance so I can do that dance because I like your name and I like it. It reminds me of Shaka Khan, but it's Chaka Shaw. I don't know. That just go in my head. Like $9 to make it home. That's what Tai Chi teaches too. Okay. I'm from Arkansas family. All right. He was hella shicey, but never got caught. Y'all leave Bush alone, man. Y'all leave the man alone. John Dalton just came on this thing asking for money. John Dalton, make this your last time. I know you're in a struggle, pimping. Make it your last goddamn time. We don't do that shit, though, man. That's not what this is for. Just make it your last time. We all bleed in hearts here. We all love people and want to help, but that's not what this is for. That's what the GoFundMe is for. Don't do that to this channel. No disrespect. Don't do it. Everybody, how was this live? I didn't catch it here for an hour and a half. I'm so sorry. I didn't think it was gonna take this long. It don't even feel like it was a long time either. Squirrel cakes. I love you. I loved it. Lambs Jones. Lambs Jones. How's your day been? I just want to say you have a great day and don't let anyone tell you what you can and can't do, and don't let anyone hurt you. Thank you so much. All right. Everybody, y'all always gonna learn a lot when you with the Soul Tribe, with the Baron, with Tyke, whatever. I'm trying hard to get my shit together, y'all. I'm trying hard to bounce back so I can be more of what I need to be for myself and more what I can be for you all on this internet and stuff. So y'all keep me in your good graces and prayers because I'm learning. I got my downsides, I got my weak sides, and I got my depressive and anxiety moment. But I'm gonna keep building myself up spiritually, and I'm gonna pray that you guys do the same. And one day we can get past all these petty differences and bullshit energies because we gonna need each other. We're gonna need each other coming up soon. This world is getting crazy. The prices are high, gas is crazy, war is on the horizon. They looking at another shutdown, and this ain't got nothing to do with any shot. They just looking at shutting the bitch down. I woke up to the news. They say the Chinese done infiltrated the hacking system. How the fuck? And they just doing all this fear shit on TV, man. And we sitting up here arguing about who's spiritual and who's not. We arguing about who dick we gonna fuck or who pussy we gonna suck. We arguing about who like what and who like what when. We arguing about gender specifics when all that time they're just separating us from being human to each other. And I'm sick of it. I'm sick of it. I want to put all that shit aside, man, and just be well, happy, well rounded, loved, cherished, honored, respected. And I just want to be there to help who I need to help and when I need to help, when God, source, my spirit say I need to help them. Chaka Shaw, Chaka Shaw, email me. Email me. You leave a comment and I reply back. Email me. The email in the description box. Is it still a Magic Fry? Your stories be making me want to go and get something. Yeah, Magic Fry still there. I just went in. I ain't ate from Magic Fry in years, and I just went about 3 months ago and got a chicken. They don't fry the chicken hard no more, so you got to tell that motherfucker take it out, let it sit for 2-3 minutes, put it back in the grease. Get another 5 minute fry. They don't fry hard no more. I don't think they're using the same oil. I think they're using peanut oil, which gives some a softer fry. But if they were using canola oil like they used to use back in the day, that canola oil can know how to fry that chicken hard. So women, if you're frying your man some chicken, or if you if you're frying your partner some chicken, don't use no peanut oil. The flash ain't hot enough. Use canola oil, corn oil. Get that chicken fried hard. That's the difference from some of y'all keeping a mate next to your ass and him running off up the road to Kelly house. Cause she frying the chicken hard. Fry that chicken hard. We don't want no soft wet ass chicken. That's for bacon. I said it, man cold. Drop the bullet. I've been cleaning my guns, y'all. Don't mind me. I got bullets all over this bitch. Guns all over this motherfucker. Gotta clean them. Once every 3 months. Rather use them not. Gotta clean them. Add into some cornstarch with the flour. I don't fry that chicken hard, god damn it. Don't get that man no wet chicken. No. Brothers, if you chef, don't get that woman no wet motherfucking chicken. She gonna symbolize that with your penis. And she gonna run off and get a hard. When you see where the hard come in, Women, you get that man some soft chicken, he gonna be like, man, her booty ain't even firm enough. I'm going over here to get a hard booty. Chicken is a motherfucker, man. Y'all, I think crazy. Bring me some wet chicken. I'm like, what Sarah ass look like? And I was supposed to be eating chicken. What Brenda booty look like? My old lady just brought me this wet ass chicken. I bet. You think he going over there to screw Brenda? That motherfucker going over there get that chicken fried hard. Fry that bitch hard. Start using that cheap ass peanut oil. Use that canola oil or that corn oil. Fry that bitch hard, y'all. And fry, yeah, and please fry that bacon hard. Don't burn it. Don't you scorch that goddamn bacon. Fry it just hard and crispy. Chicken fried hard, bacon fried hard, and the hamburgers cooked all the way through. You'll keep your mate forever. I'm just saying. Yeah, I'm on time out. I know. Y'all know I like to make everybody laugh at the end of these things, man. Just jerk the damn chicken. Oh, hell yeah. Victoria, what you know about cooking bacon in the oven? You don't know. Don't act like you from the South. We don't put that bacon on that skillet on the stove unless it's a cast iron pan. We put that bitch in the oven. Y'all, man, y'all better cut this shit out. Y'all better cut this shit out, Victoria. Nobody knows nothing about that. Newcastle. Oh, shit. My people across the pond. What it is, baby. What it is. You're gonna have to get you a reading. Zero, I'm telling you, it'll work for you. You'll love my readings. You done seen a couple on. I made it in the air fryer. Man, stop cheating these men and these women using that air fryer. Get that oil up in their ass. We miss that grease. It's the oil. And then you ever try to eat air fried chicken cold the next day? That shit like biting on a rubber motherfucking bite tire. Put that grease in that motherfucker. How many people done went in the refrigerator the next day and got the cold chicken and ate it and it tastes better than the hot chicken? That's the purpose of cooking a lot of chicken. You can eat it hot and you can eat it cold. Stop cheating with the air fryer. Put that grease on that ass. Lambs Jones, I do house blessings now. That mean it's not real chicken? Get oil from coconut. We try to have our men live longer. I don't want to live that goddamn long. I just want the flavor of the food, man. I'm that dude. I done did enough good on this world. I need to go out tasting shit. I love cold chicken, boy. I like cold chicken. I fry the bitch and sit it in the fridge. I tell the kids, don't touch it till tomorrow. They be like, we hungry now. Get some cereal. That chicken made to be eaten cold. And then they eat it the next day. Oh, it's good. And it give you the right chew, because I hate eating food that have a fucked up chew. If the shit, speaking of chicken, I'm finna let y'all go. I just like to lighten the mood. What Queen Baby say? And make sure to save the bacon grease. That's right. Listen, boy, y'all gonna have me fat again. I like to eat. I just been eating one meal a day and shit. I eat, boy. You cook for me. I'm a sucker. I'm gonna eat. Long as it's that one meal a day and long as it's a big meal with some chicken fried hard, hamburger cooked all the way through and seasoned right. Bacon hard, man, shit. You got me. I'm looking at your head like, what you mean I need to go? You been here 3 days, man. Listen. How much the light bill? $250. I got that. Let me stay here a couple more days and eat this here food before I go. Fix me a to-go plate. That's how I'm gonna do you. Don't cook for me and don't invite me to your house and have the food cooked right. I'm gonna put my foot up. We gonna talk. If your husband there, your kids there, I'm friends. I'm cousin Pete, man. Your husband, listen, man, I ain't trying to be no brother husband or no shit, but I appreciate your old lady. You should appreciate her too and be looking at him sideways. Just sit back and let me enjoy this. Come on, man. Let me and you go to the bar. We gotta let this woman cook. We gonna come back. I'll be catering his ass around town just to eat the cooking. I'm petty. I'm like that, y'all. Hell yeah, I'm traditional. I'm traditional. The woman need to do all the cooking. I can burn now. Don't get it twisted. I can cook. But the woman should do all the cooking because I'm going to spoil her motherfucking rotten. That's the trade-off. I spoil you rotten. You make sure that food is cooked proper. I'm him. I'm him. And at this point in the game, when I got a lot of money and we ain't in no survival situation, I don't care who get the plate first. The kids get the plate first. How about you eat first, sweetheart? Because I know it's going, because I'm a real man. I'm going to make sure it's enough food in that bitch for everybody to eat. Now, if it's a struggle season, I will say I need to eat first so I can make sure I got enough strength to protect the house. But prior to that shit, we ain't in a survivalist thing, man. Get them kids that food. Eat till your belly full. I'm gonna be all right. Other shit in there to eat. That's how you look at it. Men, be men. Let's not be chauvinistic pigs and shit. Be men. Ain't nobody in no survival situation yet. Everybody fucking eat. Everybody eat at the same time. Everybody get their plate. I ain't they fix my plate first. She value the kids over. Them kids important. Feed they motherfucking ass. Shit, woman, you sit down and you eat. I think the woman, if she done did the cooking all day, she need to have her plate of food fixed and eaten by the time we get there. She need to be eating a motherfucking salad while we eating full course meal at that table. Cause she already done sampled the food and she already done ate, got her portion out the way. She can't eat till I eat. Who told me my dick was that long, y'all? I'm crazy. Y'all don't mind me. I'm different. I think different. I think different. My daughter, I tell her, baby, if you gonna cook your man food, fix your plate and eat while he at work. But then when he come in, you make sure you give him his plate. And if you have kids, you make sure them kids done ate before he got home too. Everybody done ate, but you make sure you leave that man a nice big portion. And you sit down at the table with him with you a nice salad, a cup of tea, a cup of drink, and you have a conversation with that man about any and everything. All that. Y'all can't eat till your daddy get home. Sometimes what does the man gotta work late? Everybody eating 10 o'clock at night? Now you got gastric bypass and you're shitting and farting on yourself. No. People, it's a way to be a man. This shit ain't gonna be popular because I ain't popular. You know me. I'm just me. Had to get animals too, man. Dowry. Woo. But everybody, I forgot what I was gonna say. I was gonna talk. Oh yeah. So I finally got to taste artificial chicken, people. And I'm gonna say it on this channel because it is what it is. Again, y'all know I was trapped in the airport for about 5-6 hours or all day due to the plane situation. So I went to Popeye's Chicken in the airport and I got the 24-piece chicken nugget thing. I dipped it in the barbecue sauce they give you, and they gave me a lot of motherfucking barbecue sauce. I'm like, man, I just got a 24-piece. I just need 2 sauce because I'm a light dipper, just to get the flavor. I like the chew of the food. I hate a fucked up chew. So I'm dipping in the motherfucking chicken, and I throw the little nugget in my mouth, and I'm chewing the bitch, and the shit breaking my mouth like powder. I say, okay, baby, that just was one that was fried hard and it all skin. I get it. So I'm dipping and I done hit about 6 of them bitches and the chew of the chicken ain't right. So, I break the skin off the bitch and I'm what the fuck up? So I'm trying to break the skin and I'm trying to rip the chicken to see the muscle fabric of the chicken. And it just ain't fabricing. The sinew and the shit ain't there. So I say, let me chew on this bitch without the crisp on it, skin. And again, it just had a fucked up chew. I say, them bitches gave me fake chicken. I say this that government lab grown chicken shit they sitting up there talking about making it. Popeyes got it. I said it. I said it. I think it was all soy chicken. It didn't taste like chicken. It didn't have a Popeye special blend of seasoning on the bitch. Hamburger helper. I've been okay. So watch your food. Ladies, fry your chicken hard and make sure you get that man chicken with the bone in it. Stop giving us chicken breast. Get that bone in it. Get that thigh. We know that bone in it. We know it's real chicken. Get that drumstick. That bone got to be in it. Now don't give us that chicken breast shit. That could be government processed meat. Leave the bone in it. Give us something to gnaw on. So would y'all believe me if I told you, ladies, I'm finna give you a secret. I'm finna give you a biohack with your man. Y'all ready, ladies? I want to hear y'all say yes, I'm ready. If I don't get 5 yes, I'm ready, I ain't gonna say it. I ain't gonna give y'all this biohack. I'm petty. Ready? 1. I ain't say yes. I need to say ready. Y'all got to be ready for this. Ready, ready. Yes, I'm ready. Yes, I'm ready. Biohack, people, ladies. Listen, let me help you out with something. When you cook for your man, and fellas, the men who on here, tell me, am I right? You say yes, you're right. Only the brothers reply. I'm finna give you something. Ladies, when you cook chicken, you cook that bird for your man, and he has it and he's eating off the bone, whether it's a drumstick, because he got to grab it like this 2 hands, whether it's a drumstick, chicken wing, whether it's the breast where he got to scrape that bitch and he got to get the meat from the bone. If you get in his direct line of sight while he's eating, and you like, honey, hey baby, and while he got that bone in his mouth, rolling that bone around, getting that flesh off that bone, if you looking at him and you engaging him, that's a sexual magnetism. That's sexual attraction. You lock that man into your biomechanism because what is he doing? He's devouring. What is he doing when he's looking at you? I'm looking at this beautiful woman that I married, that I'm fucking with, that I'm with, and I'm devouring this chicken. I devour her motherfucking ass. I get her in the room and I eat her down. This you gonna symbolize that chicken. And then afterward, he get a little frisky. Come over there, rub on your hair, grab on your titties, slap you on the ass. What did you do? You just put yourself in the position of something he need to hold in his hand and take control of to dominate while he can eat. Now everybody getting their vagina ate at nighttime, women. Y'all don't know the hack. I'm a real one, baby. I'm a real one. I purposely tell my old lady, boy, get your ass in front of me while I eat this motherfucking bone. Start sucking on the bone. Spinning that bitch around, twirling in my fingers, flip it, catch it, put it back in the mouth, grind on it, looking her dead in her eyes. That's gonna be you later, girl. Now her panties done got blued off on the table. Don't fuck with me. I got problems. Men, don't listen to me. I got problems. Y'all, I keep all y'all married. Don't fuck with me. All y'all will be in a committed relationship by next year. You give a man a motherfucking chicken sandwich on some 2 pieces of white bread without no bone in the bitch. He gonna eat the bitch and you looking sideways. He ain't got no reason to pay you no attention. He thinking about the bitch at work. When you put that bone in his hand and he controlling the joystick and you looking him dead in his eyes and shake your titties or something, blow him a kiss, and while eating that chicken, he gonna come screw you. Y'all ain't having sex because you ain't putting yourself in the. Let me stop this talk. I can't be giving y'all these hacks, man. The joystick, there it is. Ow! Y'all, I got problems. I love me. The way I cook, I had to be careful. Well, man, I good for it. Really has to be the one for me. Ramona say thanks for it. Yeah, man. Man like meat, dog like bone. Yeah, that's what we say in the Caribbean. Man like meat, dog like bone. Baby. Thick sister, ass and tits sitting up there, bouncing and jiggling, and I'm chewing on that bone, looking at all that shit move and sway with the natural rhythm that God gave it. Baby. Let me go throw some wood on these nuts, baby. Meet me in the room. Done deal. Pleading fifth on the response. Toya, did you take my Sabina still? Did you take my Pale Horse book? I've been looking for that book. You just hit it with the baby. Everybody, y'all listen. If you're new to the channel, this me. I love it. I like to have fun. We spiritually, we serious about some shit, but we gonna have some fun and some jokes. And I'm gonna get into teachings where they need to be so we can all enjoy each other and love one another. And love each other too. They come in the kitchen while I'm cooking, feeling and kissing on. That's right. And then you got that chicken fried hard, and always let your man sample the pot. Don't tell him don't eat out the pot. Let him stick his finger in it. He bought the groceries. Let him stick his finger in it. Hand him a piece of the little small chicken. Eat this, baby. And keep him there while you talk to him. Let him gnaw on that bone looking at your ass. Y'all gonna get screwed. It's the bone that do it. Why they say men get a boner? Bone in. It's the bone of the animal that do it. Again, the same thing with ribs. Get that man some ribs and you stand in front of that motherfucker while he biting that rib. Motherfucker looking at you like, I get done with this rib, I'm gonna rip your ass in half. Everybody getting the coochie ate. Women, I'm teaching you something. After he washed his hand, he put, boy, y'all getting chain getting loose. Y'all nasty, boy. I am 7'7". Just eat the chicken. OC, just tell her to fry it hard. Oh my God. Oh my God. Everybody, I'm just having fun with you. I can't with you. Oh, somebody already took care of that. Yeah, we don't care who wins, Israel or Palestine. We don't care. That's their business. We get 8 if we cook or not. Hey. Some people ain't got the genetics like that. Some people ain't got the man in love like that, or some people don't abuse the man, or vice versa, abuse the woman. While that person eating a meal, something on the bone, sit your ass in front of him and entice him. You next, baby. Y'all think I'm joking with this shit, man. I'm telling you some shit now. I would talk this. And mental note for my future husband, Quam Craig. That's right. Put that plate, tell that motherfucker, put that bone in front of his ass. Start giving us the damn rice and shit. Hell, and for you vegans out there, get a fake plastic bone from the stove. Pack that fake meat and plant shit around the bone and let him eat off the bitch. I'm telling you, it's gonna work the same. We ain't telling you to change your diet. Go get a plastic bone, a metal bone, or whatever kind of porcelain bone. They can sell them on Amazon. Pack that fake meat, vegans, around that bone and hand it to that man on that plate and let him eat off the bone. It worked. I ain't leaving y'all out, vegans. It's the same principle. Pack that shit around there. Smush it down. Y'all playing with me, man. Y'all playing with me. This time when I get married, y'all, it's gonna be nothing but fun and food and fucking. Done deal. Fun, food, and fucking. Deal with that, baby. Just eat. Oh my God, I love it. I just thought about that fishbone, true spook. Feed him mango and a little avocado. Smush that shit together and put it on a fake bone. It'll work out. I'm telling you, man. Some of y'all vegans ain't having sex, man. I'm seeing a lot of fat vegans, and the fat veganism trait ain't because y'all eating carbs. It's because y'all not releasing your sexual juices properly while you're eating the vegan shit. Cause you eat the vegan shit, y'all start the vegans be fucking on a schedule, man. Put that bone or something that man or that woman could gnaw them teeth into. You ain't gonna have more sex, vegans. Balls empty plus belly full equals happy man. That's it. Simple solution. Simple solution. Celery, the crunch there too. Oh, now y'all talking about foods that crunch. Y'all ain't ready for that type of text. I need to take it. I do on my next Sex Magic #3 class I'm gonna do on my Patreon. We up to #3 now. I incorporate the food in the bitch along with the sounds you need to make with Sex Magic. I'll tell y'all the sounds and the different foods and the crunch and the crisp and the softness, and I'll help y'all out with that one right there on #3. I'll make sure that's in there. Y'all send me an email and remind me. Yeah, Summer on the timeout. Yeah, she with me. You know, if someone did a compilation of your rants, it'd be funny. I just be chilling. Oh, Cheerios. Hey. Cheerios is for Nasty Nate. So everybody, so I got cursed out. I got cursed. Somebody sent me a comment under my Cheerios picture. I sent the picture under my YouTube channel because I thought I was trying to send it under my Instagram channel. A picture of Nasty Nate in the car and a little clip of him tagging out Jada Pinkett in the movie Set It Off. And I said, only thing missing is a box of Cheerios. And the lady said I had a nasty spirit, I had a nasty soul, this ain't right. And I'm like, lady, that was a fucking movie. Jada Pinkett got millions, the man got millions. What you worried about? It's a joke. So I took it down just because it ruffled the feathers so. But when I say the Cheerios, you see how Nate paid that girl $2,500 to screw her? Ladies, if I give you the money, you ain't got to screw me. You just got to sit in the corner naked with a flashlight in your hand in the dark. I'm going to be on the other side of the room on the edge of the bed in the dark, naked, eating Cheerios out of a bowl, one by one. You have to periodically flash me with the flashlight and hold it on me and watch me eating the Cheerios. Honey Nut Cheerios. That is, yeah, the Honey Nut Cheerios. I'm still a dad. That's I need the healthy heart. Flash me every now and then. Because if I have to shine that light over there and flash on you, and I'm going to be doing it to make sure you looking at me eat them Cheerios in the dark. That's how you get the money. How many of y'all be willing to do that? I'm simple, y'all. I'm simple. Just watch me eat the Cheerios and be happy with it. Some people have to go fuck for the money. You just gotta watch a nigga eat some cereal. Y'all don't get it, man. Have fun with life. Have fun with your partner. Royal Blue. I'm eating them one by one. Whole bowl. I ain't taking no spoonful. I'm gonna dig that spoon and I take one Cheerio by one. You're gonna be there for a good little while. Pick up my flashlight. You looking? Put it back down and eat one by one. Just checking. Until the whole bowl gone. You want this? How you say? Do you want this money or not? Oh my God, I can't take this. Why? Why would I do it like that? Miss Davis, don't do it to it like that. Don't make the husband watch you eat Cheerios in the corner naked. Why would I have that happen? Because it's fun. It's fun. It's fun. Imagine how frustrated that person gonna be watching you eat them cereal. They gonna, man, I could do some other shit. Mm-mm, mm-mm. Watch me eat them. And let's say you and your partner role playing. Honey, you ain't done eating them cereal yet? Don't talk to me. That's breaking the code. Some motherfuckers dress up in all black and beat their ass with leather whip. You just gotta watch me eat cereal. With whole milk too. Cheerio, Honey Nut Cheerios with whole milk. Not that 2% shit. Whole milk. Don't you cheat me. Oh, see, have her do it, man. Have her do it. I guarantee to put some spice in the marriage, baby. You just need the flashlight. Yeah, shine that flashlight on her ass every now and then. Let her know she ain't get that phone out of her hand. She need to be paying attention. Both of y'all need to be naked, opposite sides of the room. No sex involved until afterward, if that's what it is. During the time, she's sitting her ass over there in the chair with her flashlight. You over there on the edge of the bed with your flashlight and your cereal. She gonna be shining that flashlight at you. She can watch the silhouette of you eating them bitches. I don't care. Long as I see the glow of them eyes on me, I'm happy. And I'm watching. Oh my God. Don't come into my world, y'all. Oh, Miss Davis, now you're talking. See, add to it. Put on them big rubber boots and shit. Hell, don't make you put on a Tampa Bay Devil Rays baseball cap, turn it sideways and watch me eat them. I'm that dude. We can have fun, baby. This is how it works. Y'all got to have fun, man. Y'all got to learn to lighten up and have fun. We so spiritual and we so serious about life. We got to learn how to have fun with the shit that we can have fun with. That's why I come and say these jokes and make you laugh at the end of the talks we have, because it's serious spirituality, serious business. But then in the human side, we fun. We got quirks, we got ideas, we got thoughts, and it builds up your resolve and shit that say that there. You know how slim it is women gonna sit up there and let a man put them through some crazy shit like that because it don't make sense. The brain can't rationalize it. I ain't finna just watch you eat no motherfucking Cheerios, bitch. I got shit to do. And you don't say nothing, you just look at him. Get over there and do it. Get your ass down. You had that look on it, you gonna do it, god damn it. You gonna do it, and we broke up. Threaten the ass with something. It's role playing with the family. That type of shit, man. That type of shit. Y'all better learn how to love yourself and everything else. And that boy, I'm gonna dress up like Harry Potter. The zero manifested. Just let him eat the cereal while you watch. Joya, just let it happen. Everybody, listen, don't come in my world. I ain't up here. Up here is crazy. Savina Steele, see, don't ride the bench on it. Don't ride the bench on it. So for y'all women, Y'all want y'all man to do something crazy. I'm finna tell you something. If you want to test your man or the person that you're screwing, have him do some random crazy shit. You're like, baby, you ain't gonna get this vagina. You ain't gonna get nothing, ass, head, nothing, until you do this one thing for me. What, baby? I want you to sit up there and paint your toes in the dark. Paint your toes in the dark with this special color toenail paint. And you say, I'm gonna be all the way over here in the closet, hiding behind the door, peeking out, watching you do it. Put on my robe and everything. And every now and then I'm gonna shine the flashlight on your toes to make sure you're doing it right. And you need to take instruction on how to do it from me while I'm hiding in the closet. Baby, that's gay. That's stupid. Do it, goddammit. And you be forceful and demanding. And you go in that closet wearing a Spider-Man shirt. Watch how that change your marriage. Ow! Oh, you want my phone? Oh, you want his phone? My guy gonna say, hell no. Then don't give him none for a week. Say, baby, this role playing. We keeping the marriage spicy, keeping the relationship going. We got to do this stuff. It'll work. It'll work out. I'm telling you, man. I listen. When I get married, all that shit gonna be in. Man, hang on the motherfucking ceiling. Get that sex swing. Hang your ass upside down on the ceiling and sing the Star Spangled Banner backward. I don't care how long it take. Do it, goddammit. While I stand here in the corner and touch on myself. Do it. It'll take an hour. That boy say we go moan in Latin. Oh, see, you get it. You get it. Oh my God. Moaning in Chinese. Whole motherfucking time in the dark with a flashlight. Hell, candlelight every now and then. Light motherfucking sparklers from the 4th of July. Awaken the heart. Listen. Why can't we spiritually be funny and kinky? We need to be funny and kinky. Some of us spiritually, I done saw some spirits that have some fucked up sex rituals, man. I mean, I am not putting clothespins on my genitals to talk to God while I'm fucking. No. I done seen some spirits that have some rough shit, man. I want to have fun with the kink. I ain't doing all that crazy shit. He's your lover Tuesday. He's your lover Tuesday. There we go. There we go. Got to deal with you and the Baron when he come out. Yes, Lord. Yeah, the Baron the shit talker while he in it. Me, I just like to do crazy, funny, freaky shit to see how much they can take till they say, nigga, this stupid. Just get your ass in the bed. Open and then open up or get it hard. All right. Maybe I done pushed it too far. All right, hop on it. It's fun, people. Just see how much your other partner willing to take. It gives you a sense of vigor and resolve too. Keeps the marriage strong, keep the relationship together. Think about it. All right, everybody, I'm done giving y'all a hard time. Hey, one question tarot tonight, y'all. For my Patreons, all my Patreon subscribers, no matter what tier you're in, one question tarot tonight on Patreon. 7:30 it will start. Come through, ask your question. Again, one question only. Make sure the questions are very direct. No hard hitting questions about ancestors and all that other stuff. Just ask the stuff in life. If you need the book of solid reading, book of solid reading. But this one question is just to handle the immediate problems, situation that you got going on right now. Also, I did put up the love readings. I put the love readings up on the page after Valentine's Day because I wanted everybody to catch a nut. I didn't want nobody to sit up there and call me, is Melvin fucking round on me? And Spirit would have told you as, yeah, Melvin doing it. And then Valentine's Day come, your shit ruined, his shit ruined. Now y'all could start all over as lovers. The love readings are up. Book your love reading when you need to. Don't rush that shit before the next Valentine's Day come. But I purposely let that wait till after Valentine's Day, but they are up. Everybody need to get some get everybody need to get a shot on Valentine's Day. We all stressed. I don't care if the side piece, the nigga side piece, the man side piece. I don't care you the female side piece, the woman side piece. I ain't want nobody to be without getting a nut or without a loved one on Valentine's Day. Everybody need to get that stress off. Find somebody to romance them and wine and dine them. But now, let's ask Spirit what the motherfuckers got going on in your life and let Spirit tell you what the deal is. Zero search the Baron on Patreon. I don't understand. Any tips to prepare for the all and one reading? No, just be open. Ask questions. With the all in one reading, ask questions. People come up there and they be so shocked. Ask questions. I get a lot of all in one readings and I don't even get to post them motherfuckers because it touch on everything. But ask questions. I don't have to worry about that part. Purple Lover say, I am good on that. Either way, they up, y'all. All right, I'm gonna let y'all go enjoy your days. For the Patreons, y'all be back with me and ask your question. Uh, yeah, just keep it something light. If you got anything else going, book a solid reading. What else? Oh yeah, I did mention the love readings is up. Everybody, y'all like, share, subscribe this channel. I'm working on Night Wolf, my son's Night Wolf. I'm working on his channel, so he should be up May 4th. He's gonna go live on his channel on YouTube, and but prior to that, I'm gonna give everybody his channel so you guys can go over there and subscribe to him. And he talks to his deity, the Night Wolf. And if y'all saw on his birthday, it was a treat. He makes sense, make more sense than I thought. So y'all come through, check out Night Wolf React and try to blow his channel up, man. He that's all he been talking about. Night Wolf got some more to say. He really enjoys the attention, and by him having certain things going on in his life, this is a very much a good outlet for him. And I thank you guys for being gentle with him and actually recognizing his spirit. I can appreciate y'all for that. So thank you, thank you, thank you. All right. So, everybody, again, I'm going to let you go. I am Tyke, telling you guys sometime the truth is stranger than fiction, but it's the truth, no doubt. Take care. God bless. Much love. And y'all go back and watch some of them stories again and learn the lessons from them, man. It's real lessons in there. Love you all. Be blessed.